Okay. Hello. Hey everyone, it's Teri here and welcome back to my channel. Here in this channel, I talk about dance music, basically just everything about festivals, DJs, and EDM. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video. It has been a few weeks since the last time I made a video on here and honestly I miss you guys so much. So today let's do something fun by revealing some fake DJs. I found some interesting materials of fake DJs online and I'm gonna see what they got, like how fake it can get, and I'm gonna share my thoughts as it goes. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So first up, gonna put on my AirPods. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is Paris Hilton. Probably one of the most iconic fake DJs ever, right? There's a lot of flanger in there. I love how she's like very into the dancing part instead of the music. Alright. Wait. What? He's not even touching the deck. His shirt says go home. He probably should. Yeah, exactly. Not touching anything on there. Wonder what that guy on the side was thinking. He was like, young people nowadays. What? Yeah, that face, that's classic. Oh no. Wow. This is one of the laziest and the filthiest fake DJs I've ever seen, cause like there's no physical contact in there. He's not even touching the machine, the gear, like alright. In Chinese we call it 刷三观. Like your three senses are being refreshed by watching this, and this is kind of just like that. Alright. That part looks really tricky. Yeah. Oh, the two CDJs are not loaded. Okay. Oh, like he's playing the pre-recorded set from deck 1. That's why deck 2 and deck 3 are like muted. The knobs on both the second and the third deck, which are supposed to be turned on, are turned all the way down. So that means like this DJ, like this guy, has to make sure that nothing comes out from the two decks, which we're supposed to be playing. He's really scared that he's gonna play something that's not pre-recorded. Oh no. But that's the right timing to push the fader, so he did one thing that's correct right there. It's a girl! No! Oh, come on. You know what? The reason why I'm making this episode is not because like I'm like the best DJ in the world, so I get to criticize other people. I actually think like I'm far from being the best DJ, but what I'm sure is that at least I am a responsible DJ. I never do pre-recorded or pre-mixed stuff. I always perform live, and yeah, I understand shit happens sometimes, things go wrong, but I just have to accept it because I don't think it's DJing when you don't mix live, you know. I kind of understand that people want to avoid mistakes, so they kind of pre-record so everything sounds perfect when you're performing. But for me, it's like if you really want things to be perfect, you gotta practice, right? It's just like if you want to get good grades during a test, you gotta study hard instead of cheating, because study hard is the right way to do things. So mixing live is the right way to DJ. That's just as simple as that for me. Alright, next. Okay.
The second Hardwell exclusive will be the second.
This is definitely Hardwell on air. You gotta mute it. Yeah, he muted it. Okay. That's not the right timing. Oh my god, you had one job. You have a job. What? What the fuck? Oh my god, they thought it was over and Hardwell was like, take this bitches, you know. Oh god, this is funny. Hardwell was like, I'm just gonna add all these, you know, podcast effects so you guys don't just play my thing. But honestly, this is wrong in so many ways. So for example, as a DJ, you should purchase your own tracks instead of downloading it from YouTube. And secondly, you should mix your thing live instead of playing other people's mixes. And number 3 is that there shouldn't be Hardwell on air. G Park and Charles, you guys fucked up. That's super embarrassing. Alright. I don't think like this is fake DJing. I think this is just them having fun. Like the other 2 guys, they probably know like the guy is not really DJing, right? I guess. Oh, he's doing the backspin on the buttons. Cute. Oh, it's Yellow Claw. I didn't expect this. Oh, okay. That's a lot of movements. But not really changing anything. Not changing a lot, okay. The Q buttons and the faders, the EQ, kind of just touch it. Okay. Alright. But you know what? I've seen Yellow Claw live for so many times during a festival or online, and I think this is a very short clip of them doing like a lot of small gestures, but I feel like they might just be checking stuff. Like they just want to check like if the earphones are still working, if the faders are still working, because they clearly know how to play live. As a DJ, like sometimes when I'm performing, I do a little bit of that, you know, just clicking stuff and changing a little bit so I can, you know, make sure everything is still working. Sometimes when I get nervous, I kind of do that, but anyways, I just hope they're not really faking it, because they clearly know how to DJ and there's no reason for them to fake it. So alright, next. Oh, this is Alice in Wonderland. I've seen this. I've seen the whole clip, the whole perform. So she was just touching the knobs and the buttons, but not a lot was really going on. So, I've actually seen the whole performance and I kind of liked it. But again, as I can recall, Alice in Wonderland can mix on her own. So, I'm not sure if, you know, those extra movements are for the sake of like performing to look a little bit busier, or like she's just trying to keep the rhythm of, you know, the whole mixing process. I'm not sure, but clearly like those movements are kind of extra. Yeah. Wait, you know what? Let's pause here for a second and talk a little bit about the whole like DJ pretending to be busy thing. Because I found a lot of DJs are doing this nowadays for the sake of show or for the sake of performing. And I think this is pretty interesting. So if you look back, you will figure that back in the old times, the old DJs are less likely to pretend to be busy, while newer DJs, modern DJs are kind of doing this a lot. So criticism aside, I feel like there are certain reasons why people are doing this. So first, nowadays DJ gears are getting more and more advanced, and simple DJing is just really easy. It's made easier than ever. And of course, by having all these very convenient and easy to use features, we get to have more time to do an even better DJ set with more effects or like cool transitions and so on. But just not everyone is aiming for that level of DJing, and some DJs maybe they just want to do a simple mix in the club. So what kind of happens is that their job gets easy and a little bit boring. So not a lot is going on behind the deck. While under the stage, the audience, they kind of still expect the DJ to be mixing with full power. They expect a lot to be going on behind the decks. So when the audience, they don't see the DJ turning like certain knobs all the time, they feel like the DJ is not professional. Another thing is that nowadays people are doing so much shit just for social media, like just for the gram, like all those overly edited photos and filters and everything. And actually the same goes with the music industry. So a DJ nowadays is not only the person who plays the music. A DJ is also a performer, an artist, and as a performer, you need to do things for the sake of performing because that's your job. So that's why all the DJs now have to dress up, they have to look good, they have to dance hard, clapping their hands, do the sexy dancing, and like throw cakes. Because the industry kind of requires us to perform, and the audience also expect us to perform in an extra way. There are a lot of people talking about how many DJs nowadays are always pretending and they think it's trash. And here's just how I see it. There are two contributing factors. Simply put, a lazy DJ and a stupid audience. I know this might not sound good, but just let me explain. So a lazy DJ doesn't want to do more mixing or advanced techniques, so he doesn't have a lot to do on stage. While a stupid audience does not understand the fact that there are just not that many things to be done when you're doing simple mixing, and the audience kind of judge the DJ by checking if he's turning the knobs all the time, which is wrong. So if we want to change this, both parts would have to change a little bit and try to understand each other. Alright, next. Wait, what? The whole deck is completely switched off. What? I cannot tell who's playing, so if you know, leave a comment down below because I want to know who he is. This is an Ultra. Oh god. This is so wrong. A complete disgrace in my opinion. Well, I mean, the bottom line is if you're doing your set like this, if you're just gonna like cheat everything, at least remember to remove that camera because it's staring right at the deck, which you're not doing anything on. So those are the materials we got today, and what do you guys think? You know, I kind of get it that many people see DJing and producing as parts of the whole business model. That's why they think it's okay to fake it. It's okay to get someone to ghost produce for you. It's okay to fake DJing and play a pre-recorded set. I can totally understand that. But for me, like, music is a form of art. I said that in another episode about ghost producing. Music is a form of art, and creativity is just not something you can cheat and earn. That's how I think. And also, it's like there's no fun if you don't mix on stage. Like, what are you gonna do on stage? If you're a DJ, you're supposed to know how to mix, no? And also another thing is, for example, when I'm playing, even if I do a lot of power mixing already, there will still be some moments when I don't really have a lot to do. And when that happens, I don't really fake to be busy either. You know, if I can, I like to spend the time on, for example, posting an Instagram story, interacting with my audience, which is something I'm really trying to learn recently, to MC so I can be closer to my audience. So like there are just so many other things to do when you're not busy with the knobs, and any of that would be better than faking it, honestly. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, the audience also need to learn the fact that DJs don't have to be turning the knobs all the time to be professional, and also touching the buttons 24/7 doesn't guarantee anything, doesn't guarantee good music or good technique. So for example, there's this time I was talking to my teacher who plays techno, and we were talking about like how many tracks we need for a 1 hour DJ set, and I said I need approximately 35 to 40 tracks, and he said he needs around 20 to like slowly mix them in and mix them out. So does that mean he's a lazy DJ and I'm a better one? Of course not. He's a very, very talented DJ. So judging a DJ from whether he or she is mixing fast enough or turning the knobs enough is just very, very stupid. If a DJ is doing good, is doing his or her job, you'll feel the music, and that's it. So anyways, that's just my thoughts and I would like to know about yours. So leave a comment down below and tell me about the fakest DJ you've ever seen, or if you have other interesting materials for me to watch or to react to, or what you think about fake DJing. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. You can also go ahead and follow me on my socials so you don't miss anything from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Be a real DJ. Bye!